India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the names of the 4 astronauts who are undergoing training for the country's maiden human space flight mission, Gaganyaan. The 4 astronauts are Group Captain Prasant Balakrishnan Nair, Group Captain Ajit Krishnan, Group Captain Angad Pratap and Wing Commander Shubhanshu Shukla. Prime Minister Modi was at the Vikram Sarabhai Space Centre at Thumba near Kerala state's capital, Thiruvananthapuram. He also bestowed astronaut wings to the 4. The Prime Minister inaugurated 3 major technical facilities of the Indian Space Research Organisation. And to discuss the developments, we are now being joined by our senior correspondent Siddharth MP from Chennai on the phone line. Siddharth, thanks for joining us. My first question, tell us a little bit about the 4 gentlemen selected to go aboard the space flight Gaganyaan. What kind of training will they have to undergo and how have they been selected? Tell us more about that.
So in fact, Gaganyaan was a mission that Prime Minister Modi announced in his Independence Day speech almost 6 years ago. And this was a mission that was expected to be completed by 2022. But the COVID pandemic in between was a major disruptor and caused various technological and related delays in the project. However, the training of the astronauts and the development process of the mission has been ongoing for several years now. So I can tell you with very certain details that the astronauts have already undergone 1 leg of training in Russia. They underwent training at the Gaganyaan Cosmonaut Training Center. So all of these astronauts, as their name and designation suggests, these are Indian Air Force test pilots. So test pilots are the most experienced pilots that are available in the force. So it's not just important to be a fighter pilot, but it's also important to be a test pilot to, be able to understand and withstand these kinds of G-forces. For example, when you're flying to space, you almost experience multiple times of your body weight, which is known as, G-force. Fighter pilots also experience this and astronauts also experience this, which is why fighter pilots are among the fittest people. And this is also the reason why astronauts around the world are generally from a fighter pilot background. So this is why India has gone with those from the Indian Air Force. So these have been candidates that have been selected from a pool. So based on various physical parameters and mental parameters, they've been selected and shortlisted. Initial batch underwent training in Russia at the Gaganyaan Cosmonaut Training Center near Moscow. So after that training that they underwent, they've come back to India. They've been undergoing theoretical training. They've also been learning about various facets of the mission. And they've also been partnering with ISRO in developing some of the technologies for this mission. So the next phase for them would be the American leg of training.
Siddharth, thank you so much for all those updates and thanks for joining us on WION at this hour. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.